Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, meet your babe Erica. That's me, honey. Okay, period. And if you're a returning subscriber, a day one. Listen, thank you so much for your support. I love and appreciate each and every one of it. Okay, period. Those that are watching and not subscribing, Lema 666. Okay, Lema 666. Subscribe to my channel. It's free of charge. Just click that red button that's written subscribe on your screen and join part of my Menses. Period. I'm shooting another video. Today is my shooting day, okay? And today we're gonna be speaking about, what are we gonna be speaking about today? I wrote on my notes, your goodness will speak for itself. Your goodness will speak for itself. Your kindness and goodness will speak for itself. Why? So it's important for people to have sharp wall fighting, like I remember to have looking, guys. Are looking so let me find this. We're gonna find this information from Acts. Okay, this is gonna be in Acts 6. Yes, we find this information from Acts 6. It's a story of Stephen. Okay, this is a story of Stephen. Okay, so who is Stephen? Okay, Stephen is one of the 7 disciples that were added on top of the discipleship that already exists. Like, you know, the 12 disciples, they decided to add 7 other disciples. When you started from Acts 6, Mama Tomo, Naro Tomo 8, Maro Tomo from 1 to 8, you'll realize that then there was 7 other men that were, added as part of the disciples, that will be in charge of other things, because the disciples are always busy. Then these ones were assigned to distribute food or something of that nature. So yeah, we're gonna start at go 8. So Stephen is one of those 7 disciples that were selected. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be speaking about his story and why am I saying that being good, sometimes your goodness, your kindness will speak for itself rather than rather than anything else. That those are the 2 elements of yourself that will speak for you. So it says from 8, Stephen ceased. Okay, it says, now Stephen, a man full of God's grace and power, did great wonders and miraculous signs among the people. Opposition arose, however, from the members of the synagogue of the freedmen, as it was called, Jews of Cyrene and Alexandria, as well as the provinces of Sicilia and Asia. These men began to argue with Stephen, but they could not stand up against his wisdom or the spirit by whom he spoke. That's why I keep like it was like your spirit self has to be high there. It will be the one that speaks for you. From my previous video. Okay. And then let's continue. Number verse 11 says, then they secretly persuaded some men to say, we have heard Stephen speak the words of blasphemy against Moses and against God. Essentially. And then 12, so they stirred up the people and the elders and the teachers of the Lord. They seized Stephen and brought him before the Sanhedrin. And then they produced false witnesses who testified, this fellow never stopped speaking against his holy place and against the law. For we have heard him say that this Jesus of Nazareth will destroy this place and change the customs of Moses handed down to us. So Stephen, which is lies against him. And then this verse is the one that is most important. But this is what's happening. The public, what are they seeing? All who were sitting in the Sanhedrin looked intently at Stephen, and they saw that his face was like the face of an angel. Let me repeat that. All who were sitting in the Sanhedrin looked intently at Stephen. Looked intently at Stephen, and they saw that his face was like a face of an angel. Why am I saying that? Your goodness and everything will speak for yourself. When you have, also adding on to that topic, having the Spirit of God. That when you are good, When you're good and when you're kind and when you have the Spirit of God, no matter how much people will want to lie on your name, no matter how much people will want to destroy your identity. Was it in some okay, let us continue. Ne? Oh, I don't feel my leg. That's fine. But what am I saying with this? That this shows us when you are kind and when you are good, people will see that first. No matter people can plot against you, no matter what people can do, to shame your name, but your goodness will always be the one that speaks for itself. Your kindness, the Spirit of God that you carry will be the one that speaks for you. You can't be good if you don't have the Spirit of God. That's just the facts. You can't be good if you don't have the Spirit of God. You can't be kind if you don't have the Spirit of God. Okay, so the Spirit of God that was within you will, because you have the Spirit of God, you on your outer self, your movement, your actions will show kindness, will show goodness, will show love, all of those things. And then other people will not like that. Other people, let's be honest, people won't like that, and they will try by all means to be like, no, she thinks she's better. Yeah, no, she thinks she's what. Yeah, no, they think what. People will not like the version of yourself that is like that, and then they will start speaking ill of you. But the people that know you, and people that will look at you intently, they will realize that no, you are like an angel. You are like an angel. Same as what we are learning here, Stephen. No matter how much they lied on his name and whatnot, but people saw him as a good person. That is something that also people, if you are someone that is generally good, someone that is generally kind, someone that generally carries the Spirit of God, you will be seen as this good person. Like, no matter how much lies people speak about you, but when people get to meet you and look at you intently, they will see that is just cap. That's just cap. So it's important, Jehovah. When I get to Jehovah, you people, it's important for us people, for us Christians, to practice what we preach. You be kind, have kindness in your heart, have goodness within your heart, and carry your spirit. Let your spirit self be the one that takes charge. This is something that I'll forever say, because it's like this message for me like hit home, that when you let your spirit self lead you, your outer self will practice kindness, will have love, will have faith, will have all of those things, that when people look at you, but all they will see an angel, they will see like a good person, they will see everything is just lies. And that's on period. So yeah, that is my message for you guys today. I just hope it lands. Okay. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.